Hello, folks. This is Wild Bill, filling in for Billy Woodard. This month of the Chamber Corner. This month, we're going to be talking about the Smith County Fair, so stay tuned. Hello, Smith County. We're here going to talk about the Smith County Fair that's fixing to come up. So we got our first guest here, and introduce yourself to us today.
Well, Bill, I'd be happy to do that. I'm Stan Webster. I'm co-chairman of the Smith County Fair. We're getting ready to have our 19th fair on the river. 19. I know it seems like just yesterday that we was sitting right here in the Ag Center 19 years ago, and we was getting ready to start our first fair. Now, I'm going to tell you how naive we were a while, Bill. We didn't have any money. But we were determined that we were going to put a fair on for the kids and adults of Smith County. And 19 years later, we've proven we could do it. We went from no money that first year to, you know why, Bill, I believe you're on our board of directors, and I believe you voted for this the other night, to a $138,000 budget for this year.
$138,000.
$138,000.
That's giving back right there.
That's a bunch of money.
That's a bunch of money.
And I'm going to tell you something else. We've got a website that is a home run, and got a Facebook page that's a home run with the bases loaded.
Well, that Facebook, it's reaching a lot of people.
It's reaching a lot of people. The Wagners, they do the website, and Rusty Gentry, he does the Facebook. You know, we got the James gang coming back.
James gang, they always good to us.
They good. Listen, I hear they've got some sort of a ride that's over 100 foot tall.
100?
100.
100 foot tall?
100 foot tall.
I ain't riding that.
Yeah, well, no, I'd say you don't need to. And you know, Tuesday night, that's free night.
Free. Like nothing. I don't have to pay?
You don't have to pay. Todd and Angela out there at Safeway, they picking up a tab.
Boy, they've been good to us too.
They've been good to us. They've been good to us. And you know, Citizens Bank, they've been good to us too. They've given us $3,500 to pass out the cash giveaway. We're going to give out $500 a night, Monday through Friday, and Saturday night we're going to give out $1,000. Now, after about 3 drawings, if there's nobody wins it, it's going to roll over to Saturday night, so we could have a big bunch of money to give away Saturday night.
So if I come in and get a ticket, I can win all that money?
You can win that money. You sure could. You sure could. That cost you $5.
Y'all better come get your ticket.
Yeah, it'll cost you
I'm going to win it.
Yeah, I doubt that. I don't know. It's going to cost you $5 to get in Saturday night. Just $5. Now, you'll be over there in the Pioneer Village a little bit, won't you?
Yes, sir. I'll bingle around.
You'll bingle around. All right, we've got Kitty Land over there now. Dana and Miss Teresa, last year they did this. They had a big box of corn for the kids to play in. They had a cow to milk and apples to pick and taters to dig. And they're going to add to that this year. They're going to have some little pedal toys and things like that. So this is for kids that, you know, may not want to ride, maybe too small to ride. And while they're over there, the mamas and the daddies, they can sit there in the shade and listen to the music on the stage or watch some of the craftsmen.
So if I got a family and they little,
right,
and I come in,
right,
I could win the money and I could sit over there listening to music, let my kids play for free.
That's right. Or
that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. You can go up to one of the other concerts that we have up on the Wilson Bank stage. Now, whenever you come in this year, things is going to be a little different. Of course, we got the decorated hay bales down there at the front that Diane takes care of. But we've got a 9-foot rocking chair that's going to be sitting down there in the triangle for a photo op.
9 foot tall.
9 foot tall.
That's taller than I am.
That's taller than you are. And let me tell you something else. We got about a 8 foot by 6 foot birthday cake
Oh, I can't wait to eat that.
Well, no. This one's not edible. This is going to be on the food court. But we'll get to the one you can eat here in just a minute.
Okay.
Our sponsors, we couldn't do any of this without our sponsors. And they're listed on page 62 and 63 of that program that you're holding there a while, Bill. It lists all of them. We've got sponsors that give us from $100 all the way up to $6,500. You see that Diamond Elite
Yes,
Safeway, and then the Diamond sponsors. Look there, yeah.
2 full pages.
Two
right
full
there.
pages of people that give us money. Give us money. We actually had $56,000 last year in corporate sponsorship and advertising.
That helps do a lot of things.
That helps us be able to keep the price of that gate down to $5, Wild Bill. Now Monday night at the opening ceremony, we'll have the veterans will do a flag retirement. Gordonsville band they'll be out there performing. But before that, on Friday night, they're going to have the archery. The 4-H is going to have the archery competition. Now, you know why we're having it on Friday night?
Why is that?
Keep them from shooting somebody with a bow and arrow.
Well, I don't want to be here Friday night. Then.
There you go. They've got the antique car show then coming in on Saturday. Frankie and Jim and them, they've got it coming. Got the mule show coming. And I believe, ain't it going to be a mud run or
Gonna
something?
be a mud run.
Well, tell us about that.
Well, now that mud run, I tell you what, no age limit. Can you believe that? No age limit. So it don't matter if you're this tall or not. You just come on over. We're going to have a slip and slide. We're going to have a mud pit. Well, I tell you what, we're going to have it all. And if your mom and daddy don't want to do it with you, we're going to have some of the cross-country kids. They're going to come over, and they're going to run it with you. So we got it for the whole family. Whole family. Good memories. Good memories.
Now, we got some new events this year. The first one that comes to mind is that backseat driver competition and a lawnmower rodeo on Wednesday night. Now, you gonna tell them what we're gonna do there?
On which one? The backseat driver.
Backseat. Tell them how that works.
We're going to have one driver.
Well, okay, one driver.
One driver. Is
Yep.
that self-explanatory?
That's it, yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to have somebody blindfolded,
Yeah.
and they're going to have to tell them what to do.
Now, well, Bill, I believe you got that backwards. I believe the driver is going to be blindfolded, and the person sitting behind them in the back seat is going to be the one telling them how to turn.
Well, that makes
where to
more
turn
sense.
and all that good stuff.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
it does,
okay.
yeah.
I was confused. Okay.
Now, we're going to have a lawnmower rodeo. Now, you want to tell them how that's going to work?
Well, what we're going to do, we're going to try to get some of these old boys that mow yards for a living,
Yeah.
and we're going to let them enter for free.
Okay.
They can bring their whole crew. They can bring one mower,
Right.
or they can bring 3.
Uh-huh.
And then the boss man can go. And then he'll let these other boys go. And if they beat him, then they got that bragging right.
Got that bragging right.
Got
right?
that bragging right. And we're going to allow a few buybacks in case he does get beat. He can chime back in and try it again. Because we know them boys are better than he is. So then, if whoever wins, we're going to give away $100. $100 to the winner with no entry fee.
Well, now, I tell you what. We got you beat on this next new event.
Uh-oh, what's that?
The birthday cake competition. Well, Bill, do you realize that the 4th of July, the Saturday of our fair, is a 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence?
250-year-old. We're
That's
getting
right.
old.
That's right. Now,
We're getting old. We're getting
we've
wrinkled.
been having live judging, kind of like you did on Mayberry with Aunt Bee's Pickles. We've been doing apple pie on the 4th of July. But this year, Miss Carolyn came up with the idea, so let's just do a decorated birthday cake competition. So here's how it's going to work. You enter your birthday cake on Saturday afternoon. You bring it here. It's going to be inside the Ag Center, and you enter it. It's going to be live judging. And then after the judging, we're going to the cakes become the property of the fair, and we're going to have one big time birthday party. Have birthday cake. We're going to have Don Knappel playing a little birthday music, and just going to have a big birthday party. So, and you know how much prize money we're going to give to that winning cake? What do you think about this? 250 years.
Probably $235.
Well, plus 15.
Oh, plus, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That makes more
You're
sense.
smart. Okay.
No, I'm not smart. Now, we're going to have a rally on the river at night, too. Now, it's going to be about 7 o'clock over in the Pioneer Village on the stage. Now, what that rally on the river is all the candidates that's running for any office, they get some open mic time. Now, the kicker to that, is they've got to be here in person. So they can't send somebody. They got to be. That's basically the only rule. And how much mic time they get depends on how many people enter. And we've been doing that during election years, and it's been pretty successful. It brings a lot of people in. And also hold that fair program cover up there so they can see it.
Look at there. Look at there.
Look at there, right there.
Award winner.
That fair program, which the Courier prints for us, we have a competition with the county art students. And the student that wins it, they get some passes and armbands and things of that nature for the fair. Well, this year they had 2 kids that worked together to put that one together. So we're kind of proud of that. We think it kind of went over the top. Now we got the America 250 essay contest that's already happened, and it's my understanding we had about 55 entries in that. Miss Amanda Hicks took care of that. And hey, I tell you what, besides you wandering around here, I hear we're going to have Uncle Sam showing up.
I heard that. I seen him one day come through. He's a good-looking Uncle Sam, too.
I saw him last night. You know, we had our appreciation dinner, and he came out and he passed out flags and what have you. But he'll be here during the fair. And you know something, Wild Bill, something that I'm excited about. We've got some younger volunteers that are stepping up. You know, this fair is 19 years old, and some of us are getting older. And we've got some younger volunteers. We've got our junior fair board, and some of them are getting on up to the point of being able to do more and do some of the stuff we do. But this fair, it's a work in progress. It's everybody working together, the EMS, the rescue squad, South Carthage Police, the Sheriff's Department, the Highway Department, David Langford, and his crew right here that keep the grounds and the buildings for us. Bridget keeping everything, she and Junior keeping everything clean. The county mayor, the extension service, FFA, Chamber of Commerce, they manage our information booth. And I can't say enough about our wonderful group of volunteers. But you know the main thing that we're trying to do here, Wild Bill?
What's that?
Put on clean, family-friendly, affordable entertainment.
Affordable. I like that. I like that.
And we've been doing that for 19 years.
19 years. You can't tell me some of these kids don't have a good time.
I guarantee it. They have a good time. By the way, we're going to have a fireworks show. We're going to have a fireworks show on the 2nd. And that's sponsored by Underwood Realty. They're the primary sponsor on that, them and the James gang. Now, the reason we're having it on the 2nd is in case it rains, and Lord, we hope it doesn't, we can do it on the 3rd. So there will be a live fireworks show on July the 2nd for anybody that wants to see fireworks. Now, that first Saturday, too, I forgot about this. After the antique car and car show, we're going to have a dog and cat show that morning.
Dog and cat show.
That's right, Smith County Animal Clinic. They do the dog and the cat show. Hey, Wild Bill, you know, we was talking about the lawnmowers and all that out there in the arena, and I forgot something a while ago. I forgot about the Thursday night concert that Dennis Banker's having, 104 The Ranch. Yeah, they got Terry McBride coming.
Terry McBride.
Yeah, 104 The Ranch, and going to be an acoustic inside Thursday night. So there'll be 3 concerts going on Thursday night. But now let's get back to the arena. Now, I believe you start things up on we got the cart in front of the horse there a while ago, but y'all gonna start up in the arena the Saturday night before, ain't you? You got that antique tractor pull and...
Yeah, so everything that people want to see in the back arena, well, we'll actually start it that Saturday morning. We're going to have that mud run we was talking about.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be at 7 a.m. And then Saturday night at 6, we're going to have an antique farm stock tractor pull.
Okay.
So that's all Saturday. So it's going to be a full evening.
So you're telling me that if I've got an antique tractor, I can bring it and pull it?
You can pull it. You can pull something. I don't know what you're
something,
gonna pull, but you can pull something.
Well, I'm an antique, so I guess that
We'll hook you
qualifies.
up.
Yeah,
We'll go hook you up.
Hook you up. Okay. Well, you got Monday night in the arena.
Okay, so Monday night at 6, we got the flat track 4-wheeler racing. So, boy, them boys are tearing it up. That's the one that just, they fly around through there.
What about Tuesday night? We got Wednesday night coverage, What about Tuesday night?
Well, Tuesday, we got the 4-wheeler rodeo.
Okay.
So, a little different, but they still tear it up. This is good. They're fun to watch.
Now, best I remember, they're on a 4-wheeler, and it's kind of like it's a horse, and they're out there running around barrels and poles and things of that nature. Is that right?
So Tuesday night's going to be those 4-wheelers, and then like you said, that Wednesday night it's going to be the lawnmowers. They're going to do the same thing.
Same thing. Okay, got you. I got you. And then let's see, what about Thursday night? That's when you start tearing them cars up, right?
That's the pow, pow, pow. That's the demolition derby.
Demolition derby.
That's what them kids want to say. Tear something up.
Tear something up, and then I believe you got another Friday night.
Yeah, we got another demolition derby at 7:00 both nights, Thursday and Friday of the fair.
Got you. And then Saturday night, you got the truck pulls.
Got the big truck.
Big trucks.
Blow that black smoke out. Kids love to watch them truck pulls.
Right. Well, that pretty well covers the arena. Then, Dale and Amelia Shoemake, they take care of the arena and seeing that everything's going pretty smooth and do a good job of it.
Oh, man, Dale does an awesome job back there.
Does an awesome job.
It's a full-time all year long, but he stays on top of it.
Sure
arranging
does.
all this for the kids to have a good show at the end of the year.
And I believe that's where you got your start as Wild Bill.
Well, that's kind of how we got to start. Yeah,
That's how we got started.
We had to come out and do a little tap dance just to kill time. So, hey, on that demolition derby night, kids, y'all come out. Wild Bill's got some stuff. So when they're changing out the arena with the old cars, then Wild Bill's got some stuff we can hand out. We're going to do some dancing. Remember, one year we got Anthony out there dancing.
Well, somebody said
Might get
something.
staying this year.
No, probably not. But somebody said you had something, that Dale had a big surprise. Now, of course, we can't let the cat out of the bag, but if you come out, you might get to see a little something different.
So what's a little teaser you can give them?
Well, might not be all of a car that's out there. I don't really know.
Not all of a car. We can leave it at that.
We'll just leave it at that.
So if you want to see something in the back arena that's not all of a car.
All of a car in a demolition derby.
And so that's going to be on what night?
I'm not sure.
Okay, we're
That's
not
a surprise.
sure. So
That's
it's going to be. It's probably going to be a Thursday or Friday. So either way,
it'll be Thursday or Friday.
Y'all make sure y'all come out for all the activities in the back arena.
Gotcha. All righty. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate you. And we're back. And we're here with two finest ladies that do a lot of stuff at the Smith County Fair. And they're here with the finest of the fair pageants. So tell us who you are and what you're going to be doing this week.
My name is Jerry Lynn Malone, and welcome to America's 250th birthday, and we would love to have lots of participation for the fair pageants this year at Smith County Fair. Me and Jonna are the directors of the fair pageants, and I'm going to tell you just a little bit about the entry fees and all, and then she's going to talk more on the pageants. All the pageant entry fees are $35 for all entries. The deadline is going to be June the 22nd. We will have a late deadline, and I think it's June the 26th. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. June the 26th. Let's see. We're having on June the 22nd. Also, we have an optional practice day from 5 to 7 p.m. Here inside the Ag Center. Also, we will have a Queen's Tea during that time for the Miss contestants, if you're interested in that.
So we did add a couple of new things this year, so I'm going to be talking about those. We added a senior affairs at the fair category, so that's going to be for 55 and up. That starts at 5 p.m. on June 27th. There's also an interview that morning at 10 a.m. for senior fairist. We have elite fairist, which is going to be 21 to 54 at 5:30 that night. And then teen fairist 13 to 15 at 6. And then, of course, Miss Fairist of the Fair, which is going to be 16 to 20 years old, and that's going to be at 7. Miss Fairs to the Fair is a huge opportunity. We were actually just talking about how this year makes 10 years since I was Fairs to the Fair. And even 10 years ago, it's a memory I look back so fondly on. And I know you will too if you give it an opportunity. So please come and try it. It's a $1,000 scholarship. If you win, you get a huge Queen's basket, a free photo shoot with Jenny Douglas Photography. So it's definitely more than just a crown. You have an entire year to learn so much about Smith County, the fair, the community as a whole, and what we have to offer. We also have Boots, Bows, and Bling this year. That is a Western wear, more personality style competition. We've got that ranging from 2 years old all the way to 7 years old. So if you are maybe not the dress type, but you would still like to get on stage and show off your personality, that's going to be a really fun category. It's only $15 to enter. So I suggest that everybody hop on that one because that's going to be a fun contest. Junior and Petite Fairs to the Fair, that's 10 to 12 and 7 to 9, is going to be on Tuesday, June 30th from 5 to 7. And then July 1st, we've got our 2 and 3-year-olds and our 4 to 6-year-olds at 5 and 6. And July 4th with our baby pageants, that's 0 to 6 months, 7 to 15, and 16 to 23 months. And those to go from 11:30 to 12:30. If you have any other questions or want more information on our pageants, you can go to our Facebook page, Smith County Fairs to the Fair, and find all of the questions or even the entry forms there, as well as on our website.
Well, that sounds like a winner.
And Wild Bill, I think that you need to probably show off what the crowning moment might look like.
So this is what it would look like if you won. All right, we're back. So we've got a guest with us. We're going to let her tell us who she is and what all she does.
So I'm Mary Draper. I'm the FCS Extension Agent and County Director with the Extension Office in Smith County. And so we are gearing up for the fair and the FCS exhibits. So this is for all of the quilts, the floriculture, the canning, the photography, all of those good things, something that everybody can participate in if you're an adult, 18 or older. But we want to take those entries in on Friday, June the 26th. Yes, from 7:30 until noon. And so those are things that are non-perishable. So everything that we listed except for the floriculture and our cooking items. So those will be taken on Monday, June 29th from 7:30 until noon as well. And so each person that enters, there's no entry fee, but first, second, and third place in each lot gets a prize. So first place gets 5, second place gets 4, and third place gets 3. And then there's a best of show in each of the 11 divisions. And so in those divisions, the best of show participant also gets $10 for winning best of show, as well as just bragging rights, and they also get a $30 gift.
Well, so if somebody's new from around here and they want to drop it off, where are they going to drop it off at?
Oh, that's a great question. And so you do have to be a Smith County resident in order to participate, or you have to be an FCE member. So we would love for you to join FCE, or if you're a Smith County resident. And so you have to drop it off at the Ag Center on those days. So on Friday, June 26th, or on Monday, June 29th. So we're not taking entries in at our office.
Okay, and for more information, is there a website or just go to the fair? Or?
So yeah, you can definitely contact or go to the website for the fair, but you can also contact our office with any questions. That number is 615-735-2900.
Well, thank you. Got
Thank you
anything
for
else
having
for
me.
us?
I believe my wonderful coworkers are coming to share their things coming up.
Okay. Well, if you have any questions, call the number or we'll see you at the Smith County Fair. All right, Smith County, we're back. We got another guest with us, and they're going to tell us about what they're doing at the Smith County Fair. Introduce yourself and tell us what you're going to do.
All right, my name is Will Herbert. I am the Smith County Ag Agent as part of UT-TSU Smith County Extension. And we're getting ready and gearing up for the fair, Wild Bill. As far as the agriculture shows, we're taking in entries Monday, June 29th. In that morning, so bring in your corn, your squash, your pumpkins, anything you're growing. We'll have a division and a class for it. Premiums for your corn are going to be about $4, and then second place is 3, and then third place is 2. Your squash and your pumpkins, bigger crops are going to have a $25 premium, so that might be something that you might be interested in there. We have some hay entries as well, so we're going to cover it all as far as the agriculture part goes. And then as far as the beef show, I'll cover that as well. That'll be on Wednesday, July 1st, and it'll be start at 6 o'clock. Make sure you're on the grounds by 4 o'clock for admission, and make sure we get registered and all that good stuff, Wild Bill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got corn to hay.
Corn to hay.
I like some corn.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I do too. I do too.
All right. What else you got to tell us?
Well, as far as programming with Extension, we know that the fair is a busy time and gearing up for all of that. We do have a program coming up on June 25th. From 12 to 1 at the chamber. Going to have a cut flower lunch and learn. So if you're interested in growing some flowers or cutting them and putting them in a bouquet or anything like that, make sure to check that out on June 25th from 12 to 1 at the chamber, and call our office for more information or if you're wanting to get scheduled for that.
All right. Well, that sounds exciting. I know a lot of people, they'll enter all those. So, hey, if you got something you want to enter, if you got some corn, bring it on down. We might enjoy it. I tell you what, we appreciate you. Thank you. All right, we're back, Smith County. Hope you're enjoying the program. So we got another guest with us. They're going to talk about the things they got going on. So introduce yourself and tell us what you got going on.
My name is Rachel Petty. I'm one of the 4-H agents at the UT-TSU Extension Office in Smith County. And I made a friend today.
What is that, a chicken?
So I've got some 4-H wildlife judging kids that could probably tell you what this critter is. But her name is Peppy LePew, and I made a friend today, so she's going to be with us during the interview. So thanks, Wild Bill.
Well, what are you doing? Peppy, quit. She look around and everything. She says, boy, I tell you what, that's one crazy chicken.
All right, so the biggest thing that I want to talk about today is our youth exhibit entries. So you heard a little bit from Mary and from Will about the adult entries for both the FCS categories and the agriculture categories, and we have both of those things for the youth of Smith County as well. So right here in the small room of the Ag Center, we transform this into our youth exhibit room during the week of the fair. So anybody that is enrolled in Smith County public schools or homeschool or is a Smith County 4-H'er can enter from kindergarten all the way up until 12th grade. And we have different divisions for each age group, as well as a ton of different categories, things like canning, photography, cooking, floriculture, art, photography, crafts, and sewing. So there is something for everybody to enter into the fair regardless of what age you are. So a lot of our 4-H'ers are the ones that do those exhibit entries, but it is open to anyone kindergarten through 12th grade. And then we will take those entries on the same schedule as the FCS entries. So everything on Friday, June the 26th from 7:30 until noon, everything non-perishable. So that's everything except for cooking and floriculture. And then we'll take those cooking and floriculture entries on the Monday morning that the fair starts.
So y'all have a lot of activities for the kiddos. What else do you have for the kiddos?
Yes, so something else that kids can do at the fair that is always really popular is the Kids Olympics. That is on Monday night of the fair, and they have lots of different games. There is a pedal tractor pull, so that's going to be out back in the Livestock Arena on Monday night of the fair.
A pedal tractor pull? How does that work? That just blows my mind.
Yeah, so I've seen little bitty kids get on it and just take off, and they have a lot of fun. That's something new that they introduced a couple years ago, and it's really a draw for that Kids Olympics. Some of my 4-H'ers participate in that every year too, and a lot of other kids.
Well, good. So if they want to do that, that's on Monday night, so that'll start promptly at 6:30.
Perfect.
Well, good. All right. Anything else you got for us?
Yes. So moving on to Tuesday night, we have our open poultry show. Not sure that Peppy would qualify to participate, but we do have divisions for both adult and youth in that poultry show. So it is open to anybody. It is limited to 1 lot per class per exhibitor. So you can't bring every one of your birds from your coop at home, but you can bring 1 in each lot in every category. And if you have multiple family members, parents can enter, as well as kids. So we have several families that participate that way. So it is on Tuesday night. Inspection is going to start at 5 with the show at 6. So we would love to see you bring your poultry. A lot of our 4-H chick chain participants come to that show every year. And we, a few years ago, added a division specifically for our chick chain pullets. So if you are out there listening and you got chickens in the 4-H chick chain, you can bring your pullets to show in the fair, as well as any other backyard poultry that you have at home.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it. We're looking forward to the fair. Takes a lot of work to make it happen, so I appreciate everybody that works behind the scenes.
And we thank all the kiddos out there that participate.
Absolutely.
Hey, if y'all have any questions, give them a call and bring some chickens. We need some chickens. All right, Smith County, we're back with you, and we got another guest with us. So tell us who you are and what you do for the Smith County Fair.
My name is Lexi Tipton. I'm the other 4-H agent in Smith County working for UT-TSU Extension. And we have a lot going on at the fair. So the first thing I want to talk about is Friday, June 26th. We will have our archery competition. So check-in will begin at 3:30 with the contest starting at 4. Pre-registration is required for this contest. So if this is something that you're interested in, reach out to myself or Miss Rachel at the Extension office and we can get you registered. And then moving on down the week on July 2nd, which is the Thursday, we'll have the hog show. So that will start at 6 p.m. All hogs must be weighed in by 5:30 p.m. So we'll probably start weighing around 4 o'clock. And then moving on to Saturday, we have a day packed full of the Sheep Expo. So if you are showing sheep, make sure to check the schedule because there will be several different shows going on throughout the day. So we have quite a few things going on at the Smith County Fair, and we're really looking forward to it.
That sounds fun. So everything that you're doing, that you mentioned, they just meet you at the back arena?
Yes.
Okay. So if you just want to do that and meet her at the back arena, is anything else you got to talk about on that list?
I think that's about it.
Well, good. If you're interested, y'all come out to the Smith County Fair. Love to see you. All right, Smith County, we're back, and we got another guest with us. Introduce yourself there.
Hi, I'm Courtney Dickens. I'm the Altria intern this summer with UT Extension, specifically in Smith County. And so this is a tobacco internship. So I get to go across the county and look at who has tobacco and kind of keep tabs of the growth and do a big project at the end of the summer.
So you're going to be with us all summer?
I think until August.
Okay, so you're going to be here for the fair.
I will be.
All right. And what are you going to do as far as participating, or what are you going to work on during the fair week?
Well, I actually was the summer intern last year, so that kind of helped me a lot to prepare myself for this year for the fair. But actually, my big task is the sheep show. I showed sheep my whole life, so that's something I aged out of through 4-H, but I still love doing it. So I'm going to help, or actually basically run the sheep show this year.
Run the sheep show. All right. So what's your plans after this summer?
To go back to college and finish that up.
You think you'd come back to Smith County one day?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Well, we hope you do. Anything else you want to tell the public out there?
No, sir.
All right. Well, we appreciate you watching today, and y'all come back. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, folks, don't forget about Smith County Fair from June 29th to July 4th. Y'all come out and see us. It's going to be a fun week, rain or shine. Also, we want to congratulate all the Smith County High and the Gornsville High School students for a great success, and we just appreciate y'all, and we hope that everything goes well. Also, we want to thank everybody that came out to the Chamber Banquet. We had a great time, and remember, if y'all are not a member of the Chamber Banquet, please join. It's a lot of fun, and we have a lot of good connections there, so we'll see y'all at Smith County Fair.